Hello, welcome to Science Teacher Factory. Let's play dance.
¡Arriba la fiesta!
Okay, so are you ready for today? Um, Before we start our class, I want to share this picture. As you can see from here, it's December 2008. It's December 2008. Here's two jars. When you see these two jars, what do you think? What happened here? Can you guess? Yeah, that's right. I found this photo last year. One 12 years old, um, I'm sorry, I guess it's a 10 years old girl in Finland. She have an experiment. She bought two French fries from two different fast food restaurant, and then she put that French fries into two different jars. Of course, from two different restaurants. Um, it's 2008 December, and she kept this jar until last year. And then, as you can see from here, this French fries, of course, you cannot eat it. But see, even after 3 years later, this French fries is still great. So maybe you can eat it if you don't know this one came from long time ago. So this girl made some questions. What if 3 years later these fries gonna be? So she kept these fries in these jars. I want you to have this kind of girl in your science classroom. How she inquire these things? How can you make this kind of inquiry-based learning you can make in your science classroom? So today, our topic question is, how can we be inquiry-based? How can you make your students inquire to look for more? So let's think about it. You might have some ideas how you can make your students inquire. What kind of methods are you going to use? Tell me. You might have many ideas in your mind. Before you answer this, let's think about inquiry. The definition of inquiry. What is the definition of inquiry? What is inquiry? I checked our textbook. I like this word. A search for knowledge. That's inquiry. So when you hear the definition of inquiry, it's I think inquiry can say science. Don't you think so? Remember last class we talked about definition of science, and definition of science is process for producing knowledge, right? So science is the process, And when you see this inquiry definition, search for knowledge. That means people gonna start with some questions and hypotheses, and then do some experiment, and then find the final product, right? And once they find the product, they might have some questions also when they use that product in their lives. Then they might have another questions came up. So that'll be another question. So they search for more and more. When you think about this whole inquiry process or the inquiry itself, you can say inquiry also a process. Don't you think so? So easy nowadays. You can say inquiry is also process. And also science is a process. So when you do science in your classroom, then you need to definitely goes with inquiry. You definitely need to do process. Okay, so today, since today our lesson, you can say science equal process, process equal inquiry, and inquiry equals science. How about that? It's very easy to remember, right? Of course, science and inquiry you can say differently. I think science is more abstract, inquiry is more practical, but in the main frame, inquiry and science are same. They are they are process. Okay, so the process of course starts with the questions, experiment, find the product, and then it's gonna repeat again, endless repeating, right? So today you know the definition inquiry, and let's find out how you can make your classroom inquiry based. Okay. Today I brought two different ways to make your classroom inquired. Um, I want you to have time to enjoy these two different methods, and when you go to class, I hope you can use both or make a new, updated, modified teaching method you develop for your students. Okay, so let's enjoy two different inquiry-based teaching methods. All right. Okay, this is the first method you can do for inquiry. Uh, I brought this picture. This is me. It's I guess 2008 or 7. Like I said, I'm from Minnesota, Duluth, Minnesota, and of course we have a zoo. And at the end of the year, December 31st, the zoo is open, free for everyone. So of course I went there and I found a lot of animals there. And my husband tried to take a picture of me. So, yep, I made a wonderful pose, and then yep, my husband took a picture. And then when I saw my picture, almost half of my picture filled with this animal. Wow, I a little bit upset. Who is this? What is this animal? Can you guess? I cannot hear you. How about this? From now on, I will ask some questions. So please put your answers to discussion 3 of our blackboard. Then I can know you answered to my question. How about that? Okay, so let's go next question. Did you find out what is this animal? Yeah, this animal is llama. L-L-A-M-A, llama. Can you describe llama in your own word? What is llama? Please describe llama in your own word. If you cannot say anything, of course you can look for a website. Okay? So look for it, find out some information about llama and describe llama in your own words. Where else can you find llama? Of course, in the zoo you can find out. Where else can you find this llama? How is this llama different from camels? Maybe some of you at the beginning you thought this animal was camel, right? Yeah, that's right. Camel and llama are family, but they are different. How? How they different? Please put your answers. Of course, again, you can look for the answer through websites. Next question, how can you design a house for llama? Of course, you need to find out some their habits and their foods, um, where they like to stay. You need to find out more information. Then you can design their house, right? So, how can you design a house for llama? Find out